Oh my gosh. We're already rolling, 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 rolling on a weekend. It just started recording on its own, so we are gonna wing it. Yo, what it is, what it do, what it do, what it is. It's your girl Davi L. Welcome back to my channel. I'm trying to get this camera right, get this camera tight, get this camera right. All right, come on, stop it. Okay, so I am not in the mood to record. That's my truth today. So because I'm not fully in the mood, but I know the energy is giving, I'm being logical. And when I'm slipping into logic, that's when things get a little because now I think I have to show up a certain way and I have to record this kind of video. So in order to combat that, I have the camera rolling, especially when I don't feel so strongly that I shouldn't be recording. You know, it's just this thing like, oh, I don't know, I don't have it yet. Like, especially when I start pulling that bullshit, I just don't have it. It what? You know how to talk, you live a life, you have a phone and a camera, record and just see what happens. So I'm in that era of my life where I'm not overthinking this thing, you know, and the minute I do, I'm gonna check myself. So with that said, I actually have a little topic that came to mind, of course, while preparing for this, because that's how God works. You're just so amazing. I know what you're doing. You always do it and do it well. So yeah, I'm going to talk about it, but I am going to kind of organize the space a little bit, have a candle going, and color. I want to color with y'all. I want to, oh, this candle is so good. Oh, so good. It is Cliffside Sunrise Yankee Candle, baby. So good. It's fruity. I really like it. I like the sophisticated stuff, but I don't know, sometimes when fruity scents happen in my room, it just feels nice. Like the other sophisticated stuff is cool and all, but when I walk into my room, it's just like like that childlike aw just comes over me, because I don't know, it's just a beautiful vibe. So we're gonna get that going. Okay, if I could play music I would, but I'm not gonna do that with YouTube. I'm not messing with YouTube. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna color. Positive Vibes coloring book. I haven't colored in this in so long. Oh my gosh. Start a happy day with gratitude. It's just the cutest. Never forget who you are. Come on, somebody. This one actually looks easier to do, so I'm gonna just do that. But I want to color and talk to y'all because I'm not about to overthink this. Absolutely not. I'm not. I just can't do it. Like, life is too good to be overthinking. Oh, here's some that I've colored already. Oh, cute. It's been a while since I looked at this thing. Cute. Color me happy. Good day with gratitude. Oh, okay. So I was going down the list. So I might as well just do what's next. So let's do that, actually. So yeah, you're just hanging out with me, you know. Ooh, what is it? Live your best life. That's right. So the last one I did was do what brings joy. Do what brings you joy. So timely for right now, as I'm talking about not going outside of myself just to record a video for y'all. So this is too good. But yeah, do what brings you joy. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna color with my people. Oh, don't forget to be amazing is the next one. That's okay. That one's a lot. That one's complicated. So even with this coloring, I'm the type to overthink and be like, what color should I do? And I just recorded a video that talked about my childhood. So long story short, I just had a childhood that I couldn't really be a child. Like, I was always plotting and figuring out how to overcome things because I didn't feel like I had someone that I could rely on or trust to protect me. So I was always looking to protect myself or looking to, like, make sure everything's good. So I didn't really live freely as a kid. Like, I was that logical kid that was just like, all right, come on, mom, okay, dad, what's going on? Like, all right, let's do this. Like, wake up, like, let's go. I was a structured kid that's like trying to keep them on point because they weren't parents that were on point. Look, I can't make this up. This is my real life. You guys know I'm honest. That's just the truth. And so I really grew up just needing to be sharp. And so that really took a toll on me. And so I'm learning to just let loose and relax. So we're gonna color. And I know y'all can't really see it, but I will show y'all. Look, I'm literally looking at the colors because I have 72 colored pencils, and I'm like, shoot, so what should I start with? I'm already trying to be logical. So I'm actually gonna email it. Look, this is real life right now, okay? I'm showing y'all my real life. I already want to plot and be like, okay, so this is how my mind works. I want to actually tell y'all. I'm already looking like, okay, bows are usually red or pink. So maybe this has to be pink. Like, girl, what if it's a gold bow? What is a silver bow? I have a nice little silver pencil right here. But my logical mind, my how does this look the best and feel the best to me, because I don't want no trouble. What trouble? Well, it's doing it wrong. It's making a mistake that puts me in a situation that I shouldn't be. But it's coloring. Okay, but still, it's like that. It sounds dramatic. It sounds like it wouldn't make sense, but it's just my life. It's my truth. And so I have worked through it for sure, but it's just real life. I still experience it here and there. And so I'm working through it. Ooh, okay, boom. I was supposed to close my eyes actually. So let me really close my eyes. So that's the type of coloring we're doing. We're gonna close your eyes. So you guys are actually seeing how I actively work through a day like this, where I know what I'm slipping into, and so I have to loosen up. This is so cool. See, I already have a topic and I didn't even know I had a topic, so look at that. All right, you just have to go for it. All right, Davion, intuitively talk to me. What are we doing? All right, we're doing this one. Yeah, see, I would never choose gray. I'm pissed. You understand? We're gonna do it. Platinum, though. I did say a silver bow. Oh my gosh. All right, we're doing a platinum silver bow, and I'm looking at the other silver because I'm like, well, I want this silver, not that silver. Yeah, this is my life. They want me to do this, but I actually want to do this one because this one's closer to silver. Yeah, that shit. This is my life. This is platinum. Let me make sure I didn't switch it. Yep, this is still platinum. Okay. So I'm making a platinum bow, y'all. I'm doing it. This part of my life has been the reconnecting back to my true childhood self, the childhood that I didn't experience, and not because I have to. Maybe people are like, okay, grow up, but we're all literally kids. We all still respond as kids, whether we want to believe that or not. For me, actually, when we talk about astrology, my Chiron wound has a lot to do, and I'm going to talk to y'all about Chiron because we should all know our Chiron wound because it absolutely shows up in our daily life, whether we believe it or not. My Chiron wound is based, oh my gosh, it's a gray bow. This is crazy. Okay, I'm going to add my own little flair to it, but I'm going to keep the essence of it gray, but this is when I'm having fun. Now, this is fun because although it's gray, I don't have to do it how I think I have to do it. I don't have to just color it all in gray, but I could do my own remix, so I'll show y'all. But anyway, what was I even saying? Yeah, this really got me in my head. Yeah, I'm like, hold up. Whoa. This is real life. This is real life, y'all. What was I saying? Oh my gosh, I had to look at the camera to see what the heck I was just saying. Help me. What was I just saying? Wait. All right, guess that wasn't important. Also, I'm a lefty. I'm left-handed, by the way. So if y'all see me turning the book around, that is what left-handed people do go through. Y'all right-handed, y'all could just do this and there's no paper in your way. But me, I gotta do all this because all this is in the way. I'll never forget kindergarten. My teacher, he would always turn it back around. I would turn it because I would like write at an angle or whatever. I would spell my name or whatever I was writing down at an angle, and he would come over and turn it around and try to make me be a right-handed person. And I was just like, but I'm not. And I would always go back to being left-handed. That's a metaphor, okay? Because so many times I try to be me, but when I tell you society had me in a chokehold, like, do it this way. Why don't you just do it this way? Every time I did it the way that I was told, I was miserable. You know what I mean? But the minute I explored and did my own thing, even when I got all the accolades and thought I made it really far in life and stuff, it still felt like, oh, okay, there's a lack of joy. You know, and I was the smiley girl, but I still didn't enjoy life how I could have because I was just in my head about the next thing. And so even coloring right now to see how my mind works, I've come really far, to be honest, because I wouldn't even have done the close my eyes and pick a color. Let's start there. I would not have done that. I'd have been like, the kind of dumb idea is that? Why would I just blindly choose a color when this is a notebook that's going to last? And I'm going to show y'all, you know, what I've done. Like, no, I need to do it the way I need to do it, you know? And here I am like, oh, let's do it. So just a cute little omen. Does anyone else relate? Like, how are y'all when it comes to free flowing? Like, are y'all more creative type? Oh, I was talking about my Chiron wound, huh? Oh my gosh, I was talking about my Chiron wound. Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to tell y'all yet, because I do want to make a video about that. Okay. But anyway, in astrology, long story short, I'll try to make it short. We all in our birth chart have a wound that is very clearly stated, called Chiron. And this wound is basically known as like the wounded warrior, which means you're still a boss, you're still a warrior. Just because you have a wound doesn't mean that you didn't do great things or can't do great things. And that wound that we all have, it lives in a certain zodiac sign and house within our chart. And it's basically just telling you like, yo, you doubt yourself in this area very heavily, and so it affects your life deeply. And your Chiron wound is basically meant to be overcome because you can help people through that wound. But if you do not overcome the wound or face the wound, you won't be able to step into whatever you need to do to help people out of that wound. It doesn't mean like you're teaching a class on how to do it. It's just you're the example when it comes to that challenge in life. And I call it a wound, but like a lot of us have wounds and we still push through. Like you still can have a cut on your leg, but you're still walking where you need to go. You still can use your leg. You know, there's a lot of wounds we walk around with, but we still have to live life. And so your Chiron is like, hey, yo, this is a challenge for you, because the minute you master it, you go the distance. But it's going to feel challenging. It's going to hold you back. You're going to overthink it because you're meant to. Because everything in life, yo, look, I be saying this a lot, but humans learn the hard way. What is that? Is that, okay. But anyway, yes, but your wound is just a challenge that you have to overcome because it's meant for you to be the best of the best. Humans learn the hard way. That's what I was going to say earlier. Humans, we naturally learn the hard way. We learn things when shit gets a little shaky. We can learn things when things are easy. Don't get me wrong. But it's very memorable when things are shaky. It's very memorable when things feel a little overwhelming. And that's what your wound is about. It's almost like, for example, if you have a wound in Leo, right? It's the wound of feeling like you can't really be your creative self and you lack the ability to believe in your creativity, believe that you have something to offer, believe that your playfulness and your lighthearted energy can actually get you somewhere. And the confidence that you need to step up and shine in, there's a level of doubt and disbelief in yourself when it comes to the areas of playfulness, of creativity, of shining, of like taking chances in a way that really highlights you in the core joy of who you are, and not just the I'm perfect and I show up great, or I'm rough and raw and mean. It's just lighthearted, it's playful, it's dancing, it's this, it's that. It's like your creativity can take you places. Do you believe that? I am choosing a color now. Like I told you, I'm going to add my own little flair because, you know, I should be able to do that. But yeah, that's, I'm like focused now. I'm adding a little pink outline. I did the gray outline and then I'm going to do pink. Am I cheating? Maybe, but that's okay. Look, compromise. Compromise. A lot of times people with Chiron in Leo, they may have experienced a childhood where the people that raised them didn't really lift them up. Or like when they were creative, they didn't feel like people saw them or appreciated them. And that's actually my wound. I'll let y'all know. That is one of the wounds that I have had to overcome. And there's a lot of truth to that. You know, there's another sibling I had that was very outgoing, would dance and sing and all of these things. I would cheer her on and be her biggest supporter. I would even wake her up like, yo, let's do this dance, let's sing, let's do all these things. And because I wasn't so passionate about that stuff, I was passionate about a lot of other things and tried a lot of different things. The people that I had around me didn't necessarily understand the things that I was into. They were into dancing and singing, and so that was what got the most praise. But when I did things that I felt really excited about, they were just like, oh, okay. And thank God I was this child that still supported my sibling. That was like super. Brianna, my sister Brianna, you know, she was super talented and still is super talented in the arts and creativity and all that. And for me, I just felt like I had a lot to give when it came to my like smarts, my logic, my questioning and things like that. And so the fun side of me, I didn't let shine as much. Like I was still a lighthearted kid, but you know, it was hard for me to do that, to just really be my outgoing, silly, fun self. And I also went through a lot of trauma, as I've talked about. And so I was also the serious sister. And so my sister couldn't really even be so playful with me because I didn't feel like I had time for that because I was always protecting myself. And so in this lifetime, I'm meant to actually let my creativity shine. And so even the way I do astrology and talk about astrology, here I am talking to y'all coloring, and we're talking about deep things about astrology because that is my creative way of letting out what it is that I'm interested in. Should I be letting y'all see as a color? I don't know. Y'all, look. I don't have the most elaborate setup in this room, okay? So you just bear with me, okay? I would love to show y'all, but it may not be. Yeah, see, now my head's cut off. Like, maybe that's good? I don't know. It's not that deep. Y'all really don't have to see this. Stop. Okay, maybe that's a good compromise. A little, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. But yeah, so that's something I've had to really work on. And with astrology comes, well, being an astrologer comes really knowing how to master certain ways of overcoming things. And that's been something that's been fun to explore. And I've done a lot of readings for people that have really gotten to know their Chiron, and it really has been in their way. The people that I'm close to, when I look at their Chiron, it actually makes sense. Whether you believe in it or not, it's just something that life will show you regardless of if you want to be in denial about it. At first, when I saw my Chiron moon, I was like, Leo, what the fuck? That's crazy. But as time went on, it proved right. And I seen how my divine team drilled me. I was over here talking so openly online about so many things I was doing. There was so much creative things I was doing that it had me nervous, feeling uncomfortable. And I had to just be like, why are you so nervous? You don't gotta do it perfect. And so hence this video right now, where sometimes it can pop up and I have to check myself and be like, hey, we're not doing that. And I'm really self-aware now, so I understand when I'm being too hard on myself, and I can call myself out, and I can actually just do something about it. And sometimes it's not doing, it's just like getting emotional and being like, oh my goodness, I'm so hard on myself, I have to chill. That's why I always say your birth chart is so important to understand, or to at least have an astrologer like myself check out for you and stuff, because it's just a tool. You get to refer to something that helps you to master your life. Why the fuck not? It's just sitting there wanting to give you info, so why not? Okay, this is what I did. Look at me cheating. I just a little gray and then a little, yeah, whatever. Whatever. See, I don't even want y'all to. I'm shy. Oh my god, I love this. I did not see this coming. Okay, so I'd like to keep this scheme going. Now, what will go with pink and gray? Do I do another? Okay, let's do another blind grabbing. So now I'm moving on to the words. What is this? Oh, doesn't have a tip. But what is this? This is Peridot. Peridot. I could zig it. Okay. Not what I would have chosen, but that's okay. I gotta sharpen this. So I just wanted to at least show y'all this side of things, how I still to this day can overcome things and can openly say it, because I ain't got no shame in it. Like, it's life, you know? We all have things that we're overcoming, and some people prefer to like mute it and act like it's not there. And I've been there. I've actually done that many times, and I'm just over that. I'm over that time of my life. I am so hesitant to use this colored pencil. Oh my gosh. Like, what are we doing? Like, why? What do I do? What do y'all think? Do I outline it maybe? Oh my gosh. What is this? Nah. I hope y'all agree with me that this is ridiculous. Let me see. Hold on. Let me do another one, because hold on. I'm about to stop this video. Let's say I'm about to stop this video, because what? No. Hold on. Okay. Man, blueberry jamming. I could do the blueberry. I like that. Okay, because I had to see at least what I'm working with. These are so pretty, first of all. What the fight? What the fight? Maybe I... This is a lesson right now. Had I left the bow gray, oh my gosh. In front of y'all, I'm getting this lesson. Not my Chiron and Leo beating my ass in public. If I left it gray, this would have flowed perfectly fine. Oh my God, Taviel, you're toxic. If I left it gray, I would... The pink is what's fucking up the feng shui. Y'all, use me. Use me as an example. Oh my God, don't make this mistake. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition knows more. My intuition knew that I was going to pick these colors and that the gray was going to be a vibe. Look at this. And then I did this. Doesn't look bad, actually. Yeah, next to each other, but not on this. But also the other lesson is stop overthinking and just use these damn colors with the pink and it's going to be fine. I mean, look, you could look at it in different ways. Well, get to know me, y'all. This is you getting to know me, honestly. Yeah, so this is my Chiron one. It's like I want it to look a certain way because, yes, it goes back to my childhood. Yes, it does. But in a time where I thought I was at peace and could be a kid, chaos would break out in my life, in my house, and something I don't see coming. Someone will yell at me. There's this like sudden thing, and so I want to be perfect. I want to do it the right way because when I'm having fun and I'm flowing, shit don't get done. I get yelled at, or someone puts me in harm's way and doesn't want to protect me, or someone sees me as an adult, so I'm the one keeping them sharp. Someone isn't showing up for me, so now I have to console my sister to make sure my sister's okay, because my sister's like, well, where are they? What's going on? Like, there's little things, and like I said, it's not a sob story. It's my fucking life, you know what I mean? And yes, I'm connecting my life to coloring, but this is the part. And so these are the exercises that I do to remind myself of what the hell I'm overcoming and how you're gonna be all right, girl. Like, you have to be better. Like, you have to let it go and loosen up. And this may seem funny and like hee hee ha ha, which I am being lighthearted for sure, but I know that people go through things like this from a bigger scale or something that they don't think is a big deal. But it's like when you deal with something like this, like me dealing with a coloring book like this, you know, never mind how else it can help me in life. And so a lot of things we don't think is a big deal, it can grow into something bigger when you're doing that bigger creative project that you're really excited about. And now you're pissed that it's not going your way, or you're so aggravated that you have to do this and not that. But in reality, doing that thing that you're so aggravated about is what's going to get you to your goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bars for days, because wow, life just full of lessons, truly. And look at me stalling because I don't want to start coloring. Oh my gosh, I need help. I need help. Anyway, I'm gonna just have fun and just make this blueberry work. And I'm still gonna use the color that I chose, which is this one. Blueberry in this can definitely work. So I'm gonna do it. I am still gonna do it. But this is me being so real with y'all, obviously, super vulnerable, but it's real life. You know, I don't claim to be perfect. I don't claim to have all the answers, but I do share what it is that I go through and what it is that I learn because I think it's valuable. There was a point in my life, if I had the information that I have now, or if someone was helping guide me in any way, just by sharing their authentic truth, not even just perfect stuff. Like, I had people that were like holier than thou, talking about you have to show up this way and you have to be perfect and you have to this. But I'm talking like just mistakes happen and life isn't the best and I'm not perfect, but here's how I overcome my challenging moments. Oh my gosh, that would have helped me tremendously, you know? And so that's why I do this, but there doesn't have to be a heavy point to every video. It's just real life. So, you know, I just wanted to come on here and show y'all that's what I'm doing. That's how I'm enjoying my Sunday night, you know. What time is it anyway? I don't have a clock, so couldn't tell y'all. But I want to say it's like 6:30, maybe going to be 7 p.m. or something. Yeah, because I ate at like 3. I don't feel that hungry still, so that's how I'm figuring out the time. Can you believe that? But how are y'all? Do y'all color? Do y'all have adult coloring books? Or do y'all do the iPad thing where people be coloring on them iPads. So cool. I've never done it, but it always looks super cool to me. What do y'all do to like release whatever it is that you need to release or let loose? This is what works for me. I actually don't color a lot, but I mean like the self-awareness works for me. I'm like, I'm trying to be all perfect right now. Like another thing I'll do is before I get into work or get into studying or something or reading and getting focused and logical, I have to have a little dance party. So whether I'm like sitting in my seat dancing or I'm playing music, like you'll see one of my vlogs I posted somewhat recently, I'm like dancing in the cafe in front of people, but I just have to let loose. I just have to like, hey, it's all good. Life is good. Come on, let your flow. I feel like let your life flow, because I feel like my best ideas come out when I'm just chilling and vibing and letting loose. When I'm so logical, oh my gosh, I can get frustrated. I can get annoyed. I can be like, oh, maybe something's not working and blah, blah, blah. It's like, girl, relax. But that's my story, right? That's something that happens to me. It doesn't have to be your truth. Maybe it's the other way around. You're always so creative, so you're trying to be logical, or you are someone that actually needs a balance. And in between part of like, yeah, be fun and creative, but you also need, you know what I mean? Like everyone needs balance. I get it. But I know for me, there's things that I've seen in my chart and my life playing out. I understand, oh, I have to take a chill pill. And I have to do it differently. And this lax energy brings me far greater results and peace. Not even financial, whatever, who gives a shit about all that stuff. It's my inner peace. That's what I'm concerned with. So that's what I'm doing. I did not get far in this. I just have this. So yeah. That's what I got for y'all. This long video is all I got because I'm over here just thinking too much. Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's my spiel. But if I do finish this, I will take a picture of it and show y'all at the end. If not, then that means maybe we'll finish this on another video. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Definitely stay tuned. Vibe with your girl. I appreciate you being here. And let me know what you do to like get your mind to relax. Give me some more pointers. Is there something I'm not thinking of? I also bake. That's something I do that really helps. I meditate. I pray, of course. I'll go for a walk. I mean, there's definitely many things these days that I do. So share with me what you do. Maybe I'll start doing what you do if it aligns and feels right. I'll try it. Share with me. Talk to me. Okay? Talk to your girl. But if not, I appreciate you being here. Seriously, you are so, so, so appreciated. And I hope to see you on the next one. Okay? Stick around. Got a lot more to say, a lot more to share, a lot more vulnerability per usual. So I will see you on the next one.